of climate change.
President William Ruto and Prime Minister Lee, my name is Mutembei from Citizen TV, and my question goes to Prime Minister Lee. Kenya and Singapore were almost at par many years ago. 60 years later, while strides have been made in Kenya in dealing with the issues of ignorance, health, but there's still work to be done. What was the magic bullet that Singapore instituted to make the strides it has made and lessons that Kenya can pick? Thank you.
I don't think there is a magic bullet. I think it depends on circumstances, on the history, as well as on the environment which you find yourselves in, and what you're able to mobilize from the population in response. We are a very small country. The land area is very small, 700 square kilometers. The population is very small. At the time we became independent, 1.5 million, now less than 6 million people, and surrounded by countries much bigger than us, and needing to make a living, do or die. No resources, no natural endowments, no inherited wealth. And that generation of people decided that they would make a go of it, and we, their children and grandchildren, are the beneficiaries who have tried to continue to make a success of it. And fortunately for us, our forefathers' efforts worked, and our economy took off. And Singapore has been able to earn a living for itself. I think every country has got a different path, every country has got different challenges, every country deals with them in its own way, and Singapore hopes to work with them, win-win, mutually beneficially, to help them to progress and to be part of one stable world where we can live in peace with one another and human beings can fulfill the human spirit.
I think Prime Minister Lee is being modest. I think they made many correct decisions which, as Kenyans, we can benefit from learning. And they are less endowed than us. They have less much of a country than we do. They have a smaller market than we do. So we have most things better than them. But they are better than us because they made the right decisions. I think my invitation and your response, Prime Minister, coming to Kenya, just by coming alone, is a testimony for us to read how a country so small, how a country with no endowments, how a country with no natural resources, how a country that was not rich at all and had no inheritance made a success of itself by making the right decisions. If there is one lesson we will learn from you as Kenyans, is to make the right decisions, however difficult they may be, because we can see in Singapore what right decisions can make of a country.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The Excellencies now proceed for a luncheon.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
The respective delegations will be guided shortly.
Within the shortest time possible. And we believe this will spark and grow trade and investment opportunities.
Exports around $10 million to Singapore, and Kenya imports